Quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. They're geared up to give their fans a big treat here at home tonight. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for Detroit, inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivy and Hardaway Jr. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Tatum no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Pistons. When you think about the great teams that we have seen and the great seasons that we have watched over the many decades, where do you think historically Boston's season will be placed?
The greatness of the Celtics can be measured in any one of their players can win an MVP, whether it's Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday. They all have the ability, and Kristaps Porzingis, to all win individual accolades, but what makes them so great is they can sacrifice and be one for each other. You think about starting fives. The 2017 Warriors, the 24, 25, 25, 26 Celtics. For years to come, the Celtics group has a chance to compete.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Ivy. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics.
Well, look, Horford is going to be in position defensively. You can count on that.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Shoots. Rebounded by Tatum.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
The kick out to Brown. Tatum with a screen on Cunningham. To the middle. Tatum finds White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. And here is Brown, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Ivy against White. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing by 2. Hardaway for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Al Horford. And he gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5.
Cunningham making it go in the thick of things.
Celtics leading by 3. Bounce pass, Holiday. Holiday sets the pick for Brown. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 8.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Pass to Ivy. Duran with a screen on White. Clock at 6. Here's Ivy. Buries it from three-point range. Ivy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Celtics second.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crowd.
And we cannot wait.
Yeah, look, you know Holiday loves to drive it, but it's still tough to stop.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reed is checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cade Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. To the paint, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but out of the Kumbo. And Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket. I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. He can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Outside Tatum. There's Brown with the 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Jaden Ivey. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the free throw, no good.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Springer to the inside. Brown, no good. Pass to Harris, stolen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Springer, sinks that one from the post. And the Celtics lead by 1.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 27 points last game. Springer, good. And now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Now Cunningham. He has 5. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington. Shams no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. But these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
And it feels so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get to that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Tobias Harris is out there with Holland. And Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group Detroit will start the second one.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. And it's off from three-point range. Hollins kicks to Cunningham. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got 12.
Well, you know Cunningham can hit the three. You've got to guard him out there in the corner.
Pass to Springer. Over Beasley. Springer can't get it to go.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Here's Cornette. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics. Last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients when you think about their top players. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. This is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years. That starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potential in today's NBA, Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Beasley outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beasley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
Here's Pritchard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Cunningham with it. He's got 12. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Detroit?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks. And that's what great offenses are all about.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Here's Thompson. A beautiful reverse layup. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Here's Tillman. The three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cunningham looking it over. Stewart a screen. Clock is at 3. Here's Holland. His three-pointer's off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Tillman passes to Tatum. Here's Tillman. Still yet to score. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense honest. Holland, the pass to Cunningham.
slams it in. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And they're bringing you up close and personal from the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Asar Thompson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Malik Beasley. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Horford kicks to White. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Timeout. White's got 6.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's a check in for Holland. Celtics also with a sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Tatum. The Pistons trailer. Down low. Here's Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Over Hardaway. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's 13 points for Jaylen Brown. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 19. Now, Ivy. Here's Harris. Now, here's Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Boston's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Brown kicks to Cornett. Back to Brown. Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Ivy passes to Duren. That one, no good. Boston leading by 4. Holiday finds White. Outside, Horford. Brown feeling out of it. Here's Cornett. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Tillman, he's checked in for Luke Cornett.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 26, Celtics.
Holiday against Cunningham. 1:03 left now here in the second. Ivy against Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. And they get it. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Lets it fly from 18. And it's White with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics lead by 9. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Boston Celtics.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. We've got one from Double Clutch Cleo, who asks, what do you guys think of Shaq's DJing skills?
I'm not sure if we can call them skills, but he does have a lot of people at those doggone concerts. But anyway, he keeps the crowd pumped up, Ernie.
Well, that's what I do best, Kenneth. Well, besides being the leader of this show.
Oh, hold on there, big man. We're a team here.
Team.
Yeah, and to answer your question, Cleo, I try to go to every one of Shaq's shows. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Horford at center.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Brown with it. Back to Tatum. Shoots the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Harris a screen on White. Here's Ivy. Back to Harris. And he finishes nicely on the layup. That's now 8 points for Tobias Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Brown outside. Pass to White, and it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Brown, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Austin making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Pistons trail by 13. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Outside Tatum, just 5 to shoot. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Ivy, just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
For Detroit, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Here's Pritchard. Left side, Brown. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris with it. He's picked up by White. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
15 seconds.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Harris against Tatum. And here's Cunningham. He's got 22.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Harris. Pass to White. Cornett kicks to Brown. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Now Duran. Here's Ivy. From 12 feet out. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 24 points.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Beasley in for Cade Cunningham. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Holiday. And it's good, 2 points. Holiday's got 9.
What a sweet shot by Holiday. Going for the soft touch that time.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Ivy passes to Harris. Back to Ivy. Puts it up from 12. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pistons trail by 9. Left side, Harris. Back to Beasley. Harris passes to Ivan. Now Duran. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points here for Jalen Duran.
Well, this is where Duran looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Celtics second.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Harris. Thompson, a screen on Horford. Thompson outside, out to the right wing. Here's Holland. The rebound by the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Holiday, pass to Tatum. Fires the three. Boston, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 7. Ivy on the wing. No good on the three.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Springer. Horford against Stewart. Puts it up. Hauser misses.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Boston leading by 7. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
The Pistons have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. For Boston, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Brown, the pass to Tillman. Boston, no good that time either. Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Thompson kicks to Ivy, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's foul number 2 for him. Detroit making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons.
Stewart passes to Thompson. Stewart with the screen on Brown. And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Brown outside. Buries it down low. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. 6 to shoot, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Brown outside. It could go, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to...
The previous play is under review.
Fourth.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Boston on top. They're up by 6. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Boston leading by 6. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Asar Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Holland in its small forward. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Detroit has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Cunningham's shot is off. Celtic shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Tatum, that's for 2. Inside, Tatum automatic.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Cunningham with it. For 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 27.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Cunningham. Outside Tatum. Over Beasley. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 19 points for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Cunningham, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum from way outside.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now, here's Cunningham. From the wing. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Thompson outside. Boston grabs the miss. Cornette's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. A shot. Beasley with the rebound. Steps back. Thompson finds Stewart. Beasley outside. Launches a 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Tatum. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 14 points now in the second half. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Shireman. And here is Tatum. Tatum kicking it in, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Holland. And Ivy subbed in for Malik Beasley. Cunningham. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pritchard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Tatum. Over Ivy. Kept alive by Boston. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. No good on the triple.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Hardaway with a wide open look. The wing jumper off target.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Derek White's checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Celtics substitution. Number 9, Derek White.
Ivy against White, and Derek White picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Boston making a switch here. Tillman's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 26.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Cunningham's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. White finds Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with a screen on Hardaway. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Brown's got 27 points.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
Here's Ivy. Outside Hardaway. Good on the three-point shot.
They don't give Hardaway Jr. the ball just because of his name.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, White takes a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Brown outside. Over Hardaway. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
Right the pass to Brown. Outside, White. Inside. Here's Horford. Nails the baby hook. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Well, the defense is there, but Horford goes all out to make sure he converts inside.
Here's Cunningham. Not enough on that one as it misses. Boston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Brown kicks to Holiday. Hardaway against Brown. Over Hardaway. And it's Brown missing. The Pistons shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Cunningham's shot is off. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Tatum, he's shoved in for Tillman. Celtics leading by 6. And here's Holiday. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Duran. And that one hits back iron. And, well, Detroit shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. The offensive rebound. Here's Ivy. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Calling for the ball and taking over. Ivy with great confidence in the game to back it up.
Here's Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Holiday. Here's Cunningham. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
Brown the pass to White. Duran pulls it in. Watt is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Hardaway from outside. Rebound, Boston. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Penalty situation.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Holiday, Drew.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.